already?
I'm recording.
Got that pull up? Got that pull up? All right, cool. This is it, man. This is it. So if you are from the city of Las Vegas, you know about Ed Fountain Park, man. This is the spot. A lot of youth teams practice out here, but for me, this was actually the first spot that I started training athletes at. It was right here on this field. I would literally show up with my backpack with 10 cones, a couple ladders, and we just get busy out here. And at the end of the day, not only did I train here, but I would use this really for branding and to build the Phase 1 name into what it is today. So even though it was my first location, I would actually put banners on the fence. You know, I would come out and have my little pop-up tent. I would always make it something that people can see and see the marketing and see the branding behind it, so that way they know that it's the real deal. And this is the beginning. You know, so my message to entrepreneurs in this fitness industry, you don't have to wait till you have the training center. Don't wait till you have the funding to open your own gym. Start right now. Find a park, find a field, do what you gotta do. Build your brand right now. So that way, every time you transition, which today you're gonna see, multiple locations from parks, fields, to small location, medium size, up to our 20,000 square foot facility that we have now. But it all starts with building the brand. It all starts with getting out into the community. It also starts with you being committed to not just the results and not just the training, but the actual marketing and branding to be a successful fitness entrepreneur. And guess what this course is gonna do? It's gonna teach you how to do that. So this is the original, this is the first Phase 1, because this is where it all started, at Fountain Park right here. That's what it is. Beautiful. So we just left Ed Fountain Park, which was the first spot, and now I want to show you guys the first actual location. Now this was called Health South back then. It was a physical therapy clinic that allowed me to train my athletes after hours. So it was my first like indoor facility to where I could actually bring clients. Had to wait till like 5 o'clock, but still, after hours, 2-3 hours a night, we start putting in some work right here at this location, man. So I want y'all to check it out. Crazy, dude. It's literally like closed. Like there's not even a business in here. So granted, it was years ago, but I just wanted to show you guys the first location, the first spot that I consider Phase 1 sports. So basically at the end of the day, I would come here about 4 p.m. The physical therapy team would be finishing up, and then I would have all my athletes come in at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we'd stay in here till like 10 p.m. just putting in work. I mean, literally, it's crazy. We had an indoor track in here. Now, when I say indoor track, this is what I used to call it. But looking back, it was literally 10 yards of a strip of wood, like basketball wood, 10 yards that I would say, hey, we're gonna get on the track now. And literally I would hook bungees and stuff to the wall and you would sprint basically in place because it was only 10 yards, but it was performance training and we was getting it done, producing a lot of results. So this was it, man. This was the next step. Literally, I wish we can go inside so you can see that it's only about maybe 2,500 square feet, maybe. Dumbbells, 10 to like 30, 40 pounds, that's it. Literally 2 treadmills, 1 bike. I mean, it's literally, but to me, man, it was heaven. I ain't gonna front. I got here and I was like, it's on. I'm about to change the world. And sure enough, we changed the world. So just pulling out of this building just gives me flashbacks, man. I spent so many hours in here calling coaches, calling athletes, calling parents, emailing coaches. I mean, literally sending out faxes. That's how long I've been in this game, sending out actual faxes to schools to talk about our athletes and what we had, man. And I mean, it's just crazy just to see it now this many years later. But, You know, I'm blessed, honestly, to still be at it. You know, 20 years later, I'm still doing it. So now it's your turn. All-American Park. And this is why I wanted to pull in here. All right, so this field right here. So I used to come out and do speed, agility, quickness, you know, training for groups, for athletes here at this field. So I would charge like $10, and then eventually I worked up to like $15, and then I even got to $20 per person. So what's crazy is we out here one Saturday, right? We right here on this field. So we out here one Saturday, and I got probably 25, 26 athletes, all different sports, all different ages, and they out here, we warming up, and I saw a little white truck pull up. It had the little City of Las Vegas decal on the side. And I'm kind of like looking like, okay, no big deal. We keep doing what we're doing. He gets out of the truck. I walk over towards him. He's like, oh, yeah, how you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm great. You know, I'm all excited. Like, yeah, Mike Waters, Phase 1 Sports, training athletes. He's like, that's great. Where's your permit? Do you have a permit? I'm like, a what? He's like, a permit. A permit for what? He's like, you need a permit to be in this park. He's like, do you have a business license? Business license? Literally had no clue what he's talking about. And I literally had to end the training session. So I had to tell all the athletes, a couple parents had already had their chairs set up, you know, they ready to go. They chilling for 2 hours. So I had to literally tell them like, hey guys, we got to shut it down today, and we can't finish, but don't worry, I'm gonna give you your money back and all that. I had to go through that whole process. Embarrassing as hell, but I had to do it. And ultimately, I learned a valuable lesson that day. And from that point on, I made sure that business was a priority in everything that I did. So I got the business license, set up the accounts, got the permit. So now I started having the use permit to be able to come out on certain days at certain times. But I had to learn that. So the 2 lessons I got for you is you don't have to wait to get started. You can get started, but you got to continuously evolve and get better. And that's what I did. And that was a big part of the development of Phase 1 was right here on this field. So the next stop on our Phase 1 journey is our Spring Mountain location, which at the end of the day, this was literally the first one that was officially a Phase 1 facility. This is the first one with the name and the logo on the wall and the whole thing that really made it like Phase 1. It was the first one that I would say I would call my own training center. This is actually where I met Reggie, you know, Reggie Hobson, for those that follow Phase 1, you know, who the guru. This is where we met, at this location. So that was, I don't know, 15, 16 years ago, and here we are still getting it done. So at the end of the day, this is it. It's about progression. It's about building a brand. It's about marketing. It's about producing results, and then just continue to level up. So let's check it out. All right, so let's check it out. This is the infamous Spring Mountain location. So what's cool about this, so just like it says chiropractor now, this was actually a chiropractic office even back then. It was called Valley Chiropractic. And that's the people that actually own the building. And so I was able to sublease the training side or sublease the gym space from them to run that Phase 1 program. So let's see what we got. Man, let you know, man, it's tough times in business. It's like everything is like closed. Like literally, this was our entry door right here. Yeah, this is it, and it's still the same shell. You know, this is where we had it. So let me tell you, the last location, the Buffalo location, when I talked to you about that 10-yard track, so here we had a real track. It was 3 lanes, 60 yards, and it was the actual track surface, just like a high school. And when I tell you, I thought I was the speed guru of the decade because I had a track in the back of the facility. So parachutes, ladders. I mean, we were doing it all actually on a track surface. And then we had about a 5,000 square foot training center with all the dumbbells, the racks, everything. We had the big logo up on the wall. I mean, it was Phase 1. It was the official. It was the one that I would pull in and just stare at the sign. And it all came from growth, and it all came from marketing and building a brand here locally in our community first. And now the name Phase 1 Sports is a household name in the city of Las Vegas, period. and now it's spreading throughout the world. So at the end of the day, man, it's just about progression, and it feels good to be back. I wish the door was open so I can let y'all check it out, but we're just gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep going. You can just feel it just turning into the dungeon vibe. You can feel it out here. We had the desert across the way. That was it. Nothing, no landscape, just dirt. Just to let people know we here to work. We call it the dungeon for a reason, because we here to work. Still got the weeds on the side. Some things don't change. Yeah, that's dope. Here it is. Oh, the door's open. Uh-oh, we about to walk in. I don't know what they gonna say, but we walking in. Look like somebody's got something going. I'm just gonna ask them politely if we can see. So keep recording. If we get kicked out, guess what? We just got kicked out. It's all good. All right, let's go. This is it right here. We had the huge Phase 1 sports sign right there, and it was dope too. It was like a metal sign with the red and black. So fire. So fire. Let's see what's going on here. Shh. Hey, how you doing today? Good, good. My name is Mike. Yeah, years ago, probably 5 years ago, I was in this space running a gym called Phase 1 Sports.
Right.
Yeah, so I haven't been here in years, so we're just doing like a little behind the scenes, you know, a little video of kind of the progression, because now we're over on Dean Martin.
Got it.
So, yeah.
Somebody was here yesterday
Oh, really?
with the red Jeep.
Really? Okay.
And he asked him for...
About the training? Oh, wow.
Did you say that he was a trainer with you guys?
Really? Oh, he was just coming by, or he was looking for
Yeah, he
us?
said that you just come back to Vegas, and I damn, it's like 4 years.
Oh, so yeah, so he probably didn't know we were
he
there.
said that yeah.
Oh,
He
that's
asked me
crazy.
where is it, I didn't know where.
That's awesome. What do you guys do now? What do you guys do now?
Cosmetic.
Oh, cosmetic? Awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
And the Black Mamba line correction?
Yes,
That's
sir.
awesome. I love that. I love
Yes,
that poster. That's awesome.
Thank you.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you okay just for us to walk right there? I just want to show them this where our turf used to be. Just like 1 minute. Is that okay? Or
Yeah.
is it okay? Just
Better
real quick.
than no, but...
Okay, just real quick. I'll do it quick. I won't.
All right.
That way I get out of your way. Thank
All
you.
right, buddy.
Thank you. So this used to be all of our retail for all of our supplements, shirts, hats, and then this was the break room, just like it still is. This, I won't open it, but this used to be my office. This is where I used to hide. So when people wanted too many questions, I'd go in here, lock the door. That's it. I'm gone. Rest the room, and then back here. So when you used to cross this door, it was about to get real, literally. So we would cross here, and you guys see the sides of it. So our turf was actually here. This was all turf, all the way down to that wall. So we would come down, turf would be all the way down, and then the line here going forward, going that way would actually be the weight room. We had a big boxing ring right here. We had all of our weights down at the end. We had the ropes hanging from the ceiling for the kids to climb. I mean, just crazy, man. It's wild being back in here, man. I'm gonna find some pictures and I'm gonna throw them on here so y'all can see what it is today and what it was 5 years ago. So, hey, now let's get out of here so they can get back to work and, you know, keep it moving. Yeah, that was perfect. Through that last location was super dope. Like, that really felt good to walk down that same hallway and see my old office. But now we're transitioning to today, which is 20,000 square foot. This is the mecca of sports performance, Phase 1 Sports, Las Vegas, Nevada. So I'm gonna walk you guys in, let you check it out. Because at the end of the day, it's about the progression. It's about the transitions. You guys see it now, all the steps, all the different levels that I've been and how I got to this point, which is 20,000 square foot facility, actually multiple, because now we have 2 locations here in Las Vegas and 1 in Hawaii. So now you get to see really the end result, I'll say, after 18 years of work. So you'll understand that from day one, it's about building a brand. From day one, it's about marketing your business. From day one, it's about creating business structure. And then it's doing something that you love. And that way you're willing to put in that work and that effort continuously, day in, day out, to be successful. My job is to help you get there a lot faster than me. Because if you take the advice, you listen to what I'm teaching, I guarantee you it's gonna shave some time off your journey. So if your goal is to open a facility, or you wanna be the best online coach out there, or you wanna, do boot camps, classes, whatever it may be, I guarantee you the strategies that I'm gonna teach you in this marketing course, in this branding course, is literally gonna change the game. So let's go check it out. All right, let's check it out. Y'all gonna see how they treat me. They don't always treat me good. You gonna see it. I'm gonna have witnesses. What's up? Oh, you being nice today?
Negative.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Good.
So, hey, Ty, so you can watch them because they'll zone out and be gone. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all see the crew, this is the front desk holding it down. Sometimes they treat me nice, other times they don't. But anyway, I want to show you guys around because like I said, this is the Mecca. This is Phase 1 Sports. So when people come to town, this is the facility, the location that they always want to come check out. And I'll admit, it is very impressive. But first thing you're going to notice, look at the branding. Look at the logos on the wall. We have our academy athletes over here getting some recovery in. Look at the big P1 on the wall. I mean, this is about branding. This is marketing. These are the things that I'm going to teach you throughout this course, so that way you can build your brand and you can build it to the same level that we are in Phase 1. You see, we have the turf. Here's our strength training area, which, for all my gym heads out there, I know what you're thinking. It's like the best playground on earth. This is where we get to come, have some fun, change people's lives, but also serve a purpose. I'm gonna show you guys this back area because I'm super proud of this transition. And watch this, let me show you. Come on in. So this is our indoor soccer arena. So super dope. You guys know soccer is one of the biggest sports in the world. Not just here in Las Vegas, but in the world. So we actually created an indoor soccer training center where we do 3-on-3, 5-on-5, youth leagues, and also soccer individual skills training. So it's about development, it's about growth. So once we saw the market start to change and kind of redirect to where soccer became very popular here in our city, hey, we want a part of that. We want to take soccer athletes to the next level as well. So just another way to expand the brand and continue to grow. So let me show you some more. Let's go. Hey G. What's up? Another day, baby. Let's do it. Here, let's go over here. Let's go over here where these young guys are at.
What's going on?
Oh no, I'm with y'all. I'm with them over there. I'm the one over here. Yeah, the young guys. Yeah. Got the young, this the next generation right here. Yes, sir. This the next generation. You know what I mean? I'm passing the torch, so they gotta take it and keep running with it. So, but they gotta catch me first. Look, okay. Hey, show them one more time just to make sure. Hey, we gotta live it. You gotta live it. Got Royce, day one. Hey, so Royce, check this out. So look, we just went on a tour, bro.
Uh-huh.
So we went, I'm gonna see if because Royce has actually been with me through every single step that you guys have just watched. Ed Fountain Park first.
Yep.
We was at Ed Fountain, we just went, literally.
Oh, the OG.
Then we drove over to Buffalo, down south. Buffalo, literally, it was closed. I was trying to
Parkway.
Summerlin Parkway. Then we went to Spring Mountain. And then we just went to Oquendo. And now we're here at the Mecca. Transition. What's that almost 20 years been like? You done seen the whole thing. What's your summary of that?
It's been a
journey?
process, growth process. You got to eat to get big. And over time, it takes time. Nothing happens overnight. And the whole process been little steps at a time to get to the top of the building. I guess the best way to explain it.
That's it. It's a journey. embrace the process. Y'all know what it is. Appreciate it, man.
Always, baby.
Yeah, let's do it. So we also have a couple treatment rooms here. We have our kitchen area, so we do smoothies, things like that. So that way you got your post-workout recovery. And then come on back this way. So this is our recovery zone. This is our recovery zone here. So you see we got like Normatec recovery, the stretch bands. And then back here is our full body cryotherapy chamber. And we also have the in-body scan. So, you know, we're still big fans of cryotherapy and what it does for recovery, for inflammation, joint soreness, all that good stuff. So that's a part of the process. We train hard, we're gonna push you to the limit, but we're also gonna focus on recovery. And so that's a big part of what Phase One has been known for, and part of our brand is athlete development as well as recovery. All right, and this is our classroom. So just recently, about a year ago, we actually added this classroom in order to start our Phase One Sports Academy. So we actually have student athletes that are in here throughout the course of the day, actually going to school. So doing their academic curriculum right here in the classroom and then transitioning out to training out on the turf. So great program, just another way to build the brand, another way to reach the community, another way to impact, and another way to continue to grow. So our Phase One Sports Academy, super proud of that. So let's transition. This is my nephew. Y'all watch him. Keep an eye on him. If he get his mind right, he got a shot. D1, possibly NFL, if he gets his mind right. But the fact that he's in this class by himself, his mind probably not right yet. So we're gonna keep working on him. So as a business owner, because that's what you are, even if it's the fitness industry, a lot of people in this industry, they always want to talk about the fitness and the nutrition and the coaching and the results and the transformations and all that good stuff, which is great. But we forget about the business side of it. How are we actually going to build a brand? What about our business structure? What's your business model? And at the end of the day, that's what it's about. So this course is going to do one thing for you. It's going to help you build a brand that people want to be a part of. And this is coming from someone that is in the industry, like still in the industry, almost 20 years later, still in the industry. You see it, I started at the parks. I've been kicked off the field. So all the lessons, everything that I learned, I'm gonna teach you how to do it the correct way to basically speed up the process of you getting to the next level in your business. So if you're really serious about building a brand, if you're really serious about helping people, then this course is gonna be perfect for you. There's a lot of courses out there, but I'll tell you what, how many of them are taught by somebody that actually is living your story? Someone that's actually in the industry, not just a marketing guru, but someone that's in the fitness business, someone that started training in the parks and now has 3 locations, online training programs, online courses. That's the person you want to learn from, because they do it, they live it, they know it, they breathe it, they eat it, they sleep it. It's what we do. So if that's your mission, man, make sure you tap in, grab that course, and I'll see you on the lives. I ain't one of the actors that can repeat the same lines over and over, nigga. I gotta say what the fuck I feel, and I'm gone.
Okay, you on.
Oh, we already on?
Yeah.
We already on. All right, I want this serious focus. Focus. Game time. You good? You recording? You got that? All right, let's go then. Turn up. So, turn up. That makes me feel old just by saying that. So look, what am I saying again? So we are at what we call Phase One South.